Good evening. I'm Joe Netherworld, and I'm here with your daily tarot card reading for January 19th, 2020. Oh my God, where have I gone? I'm time traveling. No, the candles are still here. 2014. That's weird. I guess maybe I'm getting some information from 6 years in the future. Who knows? That's kind of scary. It's only 6 years. It's going to be 2020. I know some of you are like, 6 years, it's forever. It's like, no, it's not, kids. Let me tell you right now, 6 years will go by like 6 hours. And that's what's tricky, is that we have to live our lives in the moments, but realize we're moving forward and faster than we can all really want to really agree to. But let's just be in the moment now and shuffle some cards and see what's happening in 2014 on this lovely day. The last teen day of January. We're going to be the 20th tomorrow. It's amazing how I can tell the future. I can count days. But sometimes we should be obsessed with the days. Wintertime, it's like minutes become days. It's so tedious after minutes. Enough of this. Especially, I live like in a semi-city kind of area in Poughkeepsie, upstate New York. And winter is nice for an hour, like in most cities, when everything's white and beautiful and pretty and icy and kind of almost scary in its severity. And then it becomes gray, dirty, filthy, shopping carts turned over into piles of snow, frozen Neolithic piles of dog crap, black soot from the streets mixing with that, so it's a gray, slushy mess. It's not pretty. It gets tedious after a while living in a gray, monotone world. I mean, if I lived out in the woods, I'm sure I'd be beautiful trees and snow and deer and rabbits frolicking and all that kind of winter wonderland kind of stuff. In the city, it's just kind of gritty. But anyway, enough of that. Okay, today's read. Let's go. Let's pick our main card of the day, our first card up. See what it has to say to us. So on and so forth. And today's main card is Ace of Swords. Now, that's about cutting through problems. That's about separation. Sometimes it's about breakups, and keeps things at bay. It's sometimes the aggressive physical force that sometimes ends things. It definitely is a fight maker and a fight fixer. So there's that energy coming forward today. So we'll see what else is going on around that. Yes, the Ten of Cups, which is sort of a happy, almost too happy at times, wish fulfillment card, young energy, very hopeful, all the possibilities above you, every possibility of future happiness laying itself out, in a fantasy land almost. So there's that energy, which is kind of nice. And on the other side of that, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups has been a recent card in this deck, in this month's reading in this deck. And what he's really saying to us is like, be prepared to lose something today. It's a give and take card. So we have the absolute Ten of Cups. I want it all. Everything is beautiful and happy. There's someone saying the other side of that is saying, there's something missing. So really, if this is a relationship day card, it's that you might be thinking everything is great in your relationship and everything is perfect. Your partner, on the other hand, has things that aren't. There's something being taken away. There's a removal. So there's a little bit of things today is a little bit about cheating, about partners reminiscing, remembering the one that got away, or they're also feeling that there's something missing from your relationship. And what's on both sides of this is one side of this relationship is thinking everything is great, it's the beautiful future, everything is candy and lollipops. On the other side, someone's saying, there's something missing, I'm not feeling complete. And the Ace of Swords is basically saying there's a rift coming between the two of you. So today is a day of fighting, relationship problems, people getting in each other's way, sort of miscommunication directly happening today. So be prepared for fighting, be prepared possibly for breaking up, possibly for instigations that could lead to breakups if they weren't nipped in the bud. And what that means is, yeah, there's two different sides to the situation. You're seeing it as all happy-go-lucky, or they're seeing it as all happy-go-lucky and perfect. The other side of the coin is saying, yeah, something's missing. Something's being taken away. Something is not right here. They feel like they've lost something in the battle. So that's something to be dealt with today. I can't say it can be dealt with or fixed today, but be ready for the battle today. That's what today's all about. There's a singular energy, Ace of Swords. It's that aggressive phallic energy that's sort of like cutting through things, cutting things, stopping things. So I'd have to say there's no swift answers. I don't. This situation is more emotional and not so much based in reality. So be prepared to possibly have to go through a fight that does not have a ending. It's a fight for fight's sake. There's a lot of that today. There's a lot of aggressive negativity in this situation and fighting for fighting's sake. So that's aggravating, and that could lead to someone feeling like, look, this is going nowhere. I'm losing something. Also, this represents strongly negative or false expectations. Like people expecting much more than they deserve or much more than can be had. That's troublesome for me today, because that leads to problems that can be projected onto you that are the person's problem. Where they say they're yelling at you and they're talking to you, but really what they're doing is they're yelling at a mirror. And that's the problem with the singularity of today, is that a lot of these issues are personal issues reflected into the outside world. So keep that in mind and realize that maybe when they're talking to you, they're talking to themselves, and that though you're in a couple situation or dealing with someone that you'd like to be in a couple situation with, or you're forced to be in a partnership with, that these problems that they're stating are their problems. You can't really tell them that. You kind of subtly realize that you have to kind of reverse the mirror, turn the mirror back on them and say, look, these aren't really my problems. Or, you know, the give and take of the Four of Cups might be, yeah, this is something they're dealing with that they're forcing onto me. I'm going to have to deal with this and understand this part of them, this 25% chunk of them, is not what I want to have in my life. But this is not all of them. This is a moment. This is a day. This might just be a bad day, and you have to be willing to accept that. But just know that this is not about you. It's not you. It's not me. It's you. It's not you. It's me. Right? But it is. It's definitely people looking into, as the saying goes, through a crystal darkly. They're looking through this mirror, and that they see themselves in your eyes, and they're kind of saying out loud what they find wrong about themselves. So keep that in mind. It's a little bit dark, esoteric, and troublesome today, but something that has to be gone through and then not given too much credit to either. Like, let it go. Let today, experience today, deal with today, learn from today, but please don't make drastic decisions today about your relationships, about people you're dealing with. Don't be the day you quit your job because you just can't handle your weird neurotic boss yet again telling you things about yourself that they're saying about themselves, but putting you're the stand-in. So that's today. You've been warned. I can't do much to stop it, but I can tell you what's going to be happening, and that's today. Let's start tomorrow on the 20th. You know, it's the first day of the 20s of January. We're out of the teens as of tomorrow. So our teenage years are over for this month. We're into the beginning of our middle age of January. So with that, have a great night. I'll see you around midnight. I'm Joe Netherworld.